What's going on, everyone? We got another video. We're going to be reacting to UK soldiers versus American soldiers. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, we're going to check and see. They're going to be doing a PT test and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to see if America stays on top. Without further ado, let's get started.
Everyone knows that British soldiers are the best in the world. Just kidding, it's the Americans, or
That's
are
right.
they? For years, we've compared guns and gear, but today we compare guts and grit. Soldiers, front and center. These are no ordinary soldiers. They're paratroopers, each with world records in various disciplines. In order to push them to their limits, I've comprised a list of the most brutal workouts known.
All right, so it looks like we got Murph, which is probably just like a regular workout and stuff, and then rucking carrying a lot of weight and stuff on your shoulders, going long distances, and then I'm gonna butcher that, probably just run, burpees, and then rope climb. Okay, we'll see we're gonna see UK, US, who's fitter, which one.
Everyone knows that British soldiers are the best in the world. Just kidding, it's the Americans, or are they? For years, we've compared guns and gear, but today we compare guts and grit. Soldiers, front and center. These are no ordinary soldiers. They're paratroopers, each with world records in various disciplines. In order to push them to their limits, I've comprised a list of the most brutal workouts known to man, and I can promise you, by the end of this video, one of them is going to crack. Ah!
I'm done. This sucks, man.
Oh. We're starting off with the Murph, which in itself is enough to crush most people. Ready?
We're gonna see.
Go!
My name is Mark DiBernardo. I am a Sergeant Major in the United States Army. I'm here to compete against our British counterparts to show them that we as Americans have a little bit more grit.
America in the lead so far. British shortly following up.
I'm Farron Morgan. I'm a former British Army soldier. I was a King's Guard, Queen's Guard, paratrooper.
All right, full respect to all the soldiers, whatever country you're from or whatever, respect 100%. Former UK soldier. I'm sorry, it was a little funny.
I think I have the edge on him. Andy's American, I'm British. We run harder, we're better looking, and we always train better.
The Murph is a hero workout named after Lieutenant Michael Murphy. It is a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats, and another mile run, all done in a 20-pound vest. Today, these gentlemen are running 7 laps around this building. All the calisthenics will be done outside, and then they'll run another 7 laps to complete the Murph. From there, we go into a 6-mile ruck, which is enough to make anybody quit, but not these soldiers. Got a little fighting action going on. After the ruck, we're going to put them through the Bulger, which is basically the British version of the Murph. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's enough. No, it's not. Not for these guys. After all that, we're gonna hit them with a series of max rep fitness events till failure. And after all that, we're going straight to the cemetery.
The cemetery? Why the cemetery?
Because my camera guy's gonna be dead. You're gonna have to help me bury him. Way to go, guys. Farron has pulled ahead. UK is in the lead. Come on, don't let him catch you, Mark. I heard them strategizing early. They said they were going to try to stay together on the mile, but they still have 100 pull-ups.
They're pretty close right now.
200 push-ups, 300 air squats to go. And then another mile run, all done with a weight vest. And that's just the first event.
I believe that I'm not going to stop until Farron stops. That's just my mentality.
I wonder if they're going to try to do this all in one day or what. Yeah, seems a lot for just one day. So I want to know if he's going to break it up into like multiple days kind of thing. But yeah, we'll see.
Mentality. I am not going to be the first man who drops. I'm going to be the last man standing. That's what we do as U.S. paratroopers.
Bring it on in. 7 minutes, 39 seconds with a 20-pound weight vest. Starting the pull-ups, Both gentlemen very even. There we go. Mark on the bar first, and Farron. So they will be doing 20 sets of 5, 10, 15. This is partitioned. Mark done with his set first. Then Farron. Good reps, gentlemen. Mark is a beast, flying through it. Make sure you're at least breaking 90 on the squats. Good squats, Farron. They're marking each set on the board after they complete. Mark going for his second set. Farron going for his second set.
Lock out! Cheating.
Seen your squats halfway down.
I just got to squat enough to fit in my parachute.
I break parallel.
Here's an interesting fact that I just found out. Less than half my audience is from the United States. So you guys watching out there, I want to know, who are you cheering for? America or British? Let me know in the comments. It's something I really want to know. So far, Mark is 1 ahead of Farron. However, the next event is Farron's specialty. Farron is a rucker.
I know in America, you like calling it rucking, but we call it tabbing, which is a tactical advance to battle.
We'll have the viewers judge y'all's reps. To me, they look good, but you guys let me know in the comments, how
I kind of like that. I kind of like tabbing, tactical advancement to battle. That'd be tat, whatever. But why do we call it rucking? What does ruck even stand for? Does it stand for anything? I don't know. I was always told when I was in, hey, we're going to go ruck, and rucking is just carrying all your gear and just going for long distances. Which is obviously supposed to help you in situations of getting up and leaving real quick. And if your base or camp or whatever got lit up a little bit, then pack up all your gear and you just start hauling butt to the next site. And also moving around a lot also gives the enemies less. It's harder for them to find you, especially with like snipers and stuff. I know they don't carry a whole lot. They carry a lot, but it's not as much as you really think it is. I know because they have to be a little bit more compact because they have to move around quick because they set up posts for a couple days. They'll set up shop and either take their target or whatever, and then they'll pack all their stuff and leave. So yeah, I think rucking versus tabbing. I like tabbing a little bit more. Can we start introducing that slang into the US? I don't know.
How do you feel about their repetitions?
Let them judge.
Mark, you do Murph every year?
I do.
How many times a year?
I try to do it once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week? You're mad. Ah! You think him doing a Murph once a week would be quicker than this?
It's very rare that we do full hero wads like this. This is a full day of competing. These gentlemen are going to be absolute burned down to the core after this day is finished.
I expect a steak dinner.
I got you. Mark completing 8. Farron completing 6.
You know you want America to win. I need you
Oh,
to
of course.
sabotage.
Should I erase one of those scores?
No.
Nothing to say over here.
Farron, how you feeling?
Same way I look. Sexy.
Sexy?
Yeah.
We've never done a workout this long, so it's kind of, I'm just sitting here like.
Hey, a lot of people, he said, I know you want America to win. He's American. You got to sabotage him a little bit. Hey, that's what America's good at, Hey, a win's a win. You know what I'm saying?
What's the weather here today?
Huh?
What is the weather? The weather. What's the weather? How hot?
76 degrees.
Weather.
Fahrenheit.
Hot.
Are you blaming it on the weather?
Hot.
What's the temperature in the UK?
Half of this.
That's cold. You're falling behind a little bit.
I need a little bit.
Oh, they don't have AC in the UK because their hottest days are like 75. I'm sorry, what? I think anywhere in the US gets hotter than 75. Everywhere in the US. Yeah, I heard like when people come to the US, they're like, it's 10 times more hotter than in the UK. They barely have AC and stuff because it stays cool year round. Nah, like here, I'm originally from Florida. I don't live in Florida now, but I'm originally from Florida. You get up to like 109 during the summer. Whoo, you'd be stepping outside taking a shower.
One thing that you gotta remember about a paratrooper, paratroopers never die. We just slip away.
Guys, if you're a paratrooper out there, let us know in the comments. Myself and Mark would love to hear from y'all. Mark's push-ups are perfect. Farron completing 10, going for the 11th. Mark completing 15, going for the 16th set. Every set, they do 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats.
A lot of people out there think you have to be this fit in order to get out there and work out. But you don't.
I 100% agree.
People think that the military, we need you to come in super fit, but we don't. At the end, we just need you to have this. And this,
Facts.
we'll work the rest.
You got the grit, you got the heart, you got the discipline, the motivation. You can do anything.
The goal is to just start.
Put your hand here.
Those
Put your hand
are
up
good
on my
words,
When I
good
did,
words.
you did, we did.
That's
We
13.
did.
15. Oh, he assisted him.
Comments, that's cheating. He helped him with the squats. It's moist over here, gentlemen, very sweaty.
Fun when you're training with your brothers. I'm training my brother from overseas. That's right. Just a shame that he beat me. You're struggling to work out. Get a brother, get a friend. Yes. Get out there and do something, get moving.
Aaron, I wouldn't be pushing this hard, man, if it wasn't for you, brother. For real, I'm dead serious, man. I ain't saying this because of the video.
Okay. It's good. I like how they are very like teamwork aspect, even though it's a competition and like we all make jokes. That's a thing across the military. We'll joke about the Air Force, and the little water puppies or the Navy and Marines and stuff. We'll make jokes back and forth with each other, but at the end of the day, we're all one team. We're all going to get that mission done, no matter what branch you're in. So, from an outside perspective, civilian side, the military can seem toxic in that aspect because it's like, oh, you guys just hate each other and stuff. No, that's just how we cope and we bond with each other. I always said, if I don't make fun of you, I don't like you. That's just how it is. So that's how it is in the military as a whole. And it looks like it goes across, worldwide, not just in the U.S. with all of our different branches. Obviously, like Army U.S. and Army UK, they're joking around a little bit, But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Here because he does the Murph about once every week. Next event is the 6 mile ruck. Farron has the advantage here because he's a rucker. How you feeling, Mark? I like the spirit. I like the attitude.
If it was easy, they'd have probably somebody else do it. Maybe the Navy.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
See?
Firing at me. Mark finishes the calisthenics at 34:39 and bolts off for his run. So far, he's into the first lap. Looks like it's going to be looking good for the Americans so far. First event. Let's go, Mark. Looking good, looking clean, looking like a champion. Finishing the first, going for the second. Mark did not come to play today for America. British is playing. America not playing. Mark coming in to complete the Murph. 46 minutes, 5 seconds. Mark finishing the Murph. Farron heading out for the run. Farron first lap complete, going in for the second. Each soldier today will
just starting
his
miles.
We don't leave anything unfinished. Okay, we finish. Farron finishing up his 4th lap, going for number 5. Mark, congrats. How do you feel?
I feel good. My watch says otherwise.
You do Murph pretty frequently. Do you know your fastest time ever?
No, I'm really big into the Murph because one, what it stands for, Lieutenant Michael Murphy. It's about remembering kind of the sacrifice, and so the times I don't really try to pay attention to those.
Congrats on the first event. We still have 4 more. Be ready.
Always ready.
Always ready. That's a Navy thing. You get that from the Navy.
So you didn't get that? It's airborne. All okay, jump.
I'm not airborne.
Ready the aircraft. Get ready. 10 minutes. Outboard personnel, stand up.
I'm a boat guy. I don't know anything about planes. Farron finishing the last lap of the mile, coming in 53 minutes, 33 seconds. I love the camaraderie. In a minute, they're going to kiss, and it's going to be great. Farron, how you feeling?
Very tough little workout. Great hero WOD. Great workout. Very hot, very tough. We've got it smashed.
Great effort, gentlemen.
So it looks like right now, America won the first event. And Farron, or the UK guy, he looked like he took a little time on that mile. But yeah, we'll see the next event if he can come back.
Y'all, event number 2, this is a 6 mile ruck. 35 pounds on the back. You'll go 3 miles out. You turn around and come back. First one back here wins. We have a little bit of terrain and a little bit of elevation, but I know you guys are used to that. You ready?
Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. 6 miles. I'm going to be pacing it out with him. It's going to be fun. I could use a good run. Mark is taking off. This 6 miles. There's going to be some pacing involved and some strategy. Well, Mark, how you feeling?
A little tired, especially from that Murph.
We're quarter mile in. We're looking good. We only got 3 miles. Farron is in the background. Do you think you can keep this pace the whole time?
We'll see. Ultimately, in the end, it's about just giving it your best. It's all anybody ever asks.
Farron very shortly behind. Not a big lead from Mark.
This road is terrible.
Yes, it is. So, Mark, let's talk about your world record.
A long time ago.
You have the fastest marathon wearing a gas mask. Do you still have that world record?
Someone beat it.
You have fastest half marathon wearing a gas mask.
Yeah, I did. Same guy who beat my full, beat my half.
Dang.
It's okay though. It was never about the record. It was really about bringing awareness to the fallen of the United States military.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, baby. We're in a good pace, around a 9:15 miles. With 35 pounds, that's good, but Debo's taken off a little bit.
You're maybe like 100 yards behind him.
We'll see over the distance if my strategy works out or not,
So let's talk about your world record.
I've got a couple of Guinness World Records carrying weight. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even train for those. I just went and did it on the back of my normal training regimen. I'm trying to show the youth of today, show my family, show myself that anything's possible with some hard work. work. The first record that I set was 10 kilometers with 60 pounds. And the second record that I did was half marathon, carrying 120 pounds.
Golly.
That was to help a friend who had cancer. So I was trying to raise some money to try and keep him alive.
We're coming up on 1.5 miles. Mark is just slightly ahead.
Yeah, he's jetting off.
You can definitely sneak up on him.
Yeah, 100%. It's damn hot out here in this desert.
It's very hot.
We don't want this heat. I want to bring the heat.
How is the heat affecting your performance?
I'm struggling to take in air. My skin's burning. It's now just a mind battle. Obviously, the main aim is to win, so we're just going to challenge it, try and take on that Yank up there. He's got the lead on me. This guy's fit as hell. Where did you find him?
You know, at the end of your videos, you say, hey, go ahead and apply. And I said, you know, why not? And I really didn't think anything of it. Next thing you know, I get this random text message from some guy named Austin at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the East Coast, and he says, hey, I want to know if you want to do this. It would be in the next 2 to 3 days. I wasn't prepared for that text. I kind of thought it was spam anyway, so I ignored it. And then I get a phone call from you, and you're like, hey, I want to know if you want to do this.
You're like, this ain't Austin. And I was like, what do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, do you mean FaceTime you? You're like, yeah. I turn on FaceTime, you're like, no way.
It was such a shocker because you gotta understand, when you're this guy in the middle of nowhere America, you never really think that someone else is reaching out to you. For you to reach out,
right.
It's pretty cool.
His story could be your story. Click the link in the description and apply to be in a video.
Oh, this hill. Oh,
I got dreams too. I got people I want to meet.
Road, East Lake,
I look
California,
up to.
about 80 degrees. We're 2.4 miles in. You've been in the Army for 22 years. You joined when you were 18?
I did. It was because of 9/11. I went to my recruiter. I said, I want to be a soldier. I want to fight. He told me, son, you're just what we're looking for. Being a paratrooper,
good.
there's just something about it, man. In order to be soft operator, you got to be a paratrooper first. So being a paratrooper, literally, it's the foundation of what grit really is.
All right, we're turning around, y'all. We hit 3 miles.
You beast.
I know, but I go to war with you any day, brother.
See?
Barron's drenched just
Moderate.
past the
Even though
halfway,
he's
just
winning,
turned around.
kicking his butt, he can say so many names and stuff.
Well, it is hot out here. Where's my Fiji water?
Good sport, good sport.
Here with Mark. We're 4.7 miles in. Mark, how you feeling?
You know, putting these things back to back to back is a little bit more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
Wearing you down a little
So
bit.
this is
what
in
this
one
challenge
day.
is about. It's never really about the fitness because I'm telling you, someone I know is bigger, faster, stronger than me out there. It's just really about showing the mental grit of a paratrooper, whether it be from the United States or from our allied partners in the UK.
This is our second event. We have 3 events left. You guys are not going to win this, and Farron could come back with an upset. The Bolger is a British workout. 1/4 mile left.
Oh, that hill.
Yeah, one last hill.
You picked a doozy, man.
All right, Mark coming in for the 6 mile ruck. 1 hour, 2.5 minutes.
I think
6 miles. Wow.
US is gonna win.
That was quick.
I think
How you feel,
US
Mark?
is gonna win.
This sucks, man. That was challenging. I wasn't expecting that. I think I went too hard in the Murph.
Less than 1 mile to go. What's going through your head? How you holding up?
This is where it matters. This is where it counts. I'm turning up. I'm getting it done.
So for you, is this competition over
It's
yet?
really pushing.
Competition's never over. I'm a very driven man. If you told me we had 10 workouts, I'd put in 100% into those 10 workouts. Win or lose, I don't want a participation medal. I win, I win. I lose, I lose. That's it.
Almost there, Farron. Let's go. Farron completes the 6 mile ruck.
Okay.
Both gentlemen complete. 82 minutes for Farron, 63 minutes for Mark. Very good job, gentlemen. That is not an easy ruck, especially after a full Murph. The next event is gonna be Bolger. We're gonna give these guys a few minutes to rest and hydrate. Then event number 3 coming up.
This next race is mine. 100%. I'm taking it. It's for me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you right now?
Don't tell Farron, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like maybe a 4. I'm not that tired.
Event number 3 is a Bolger workout. This is a British hero wad, similar to the Murph being an American hero wad. How you feeling, Mark?
I feel great to beat him.
How you feeling, Farron?
I'm great. I'm ready to go.
We
Hey.
have 50-pound sandbag here. It's
It's,
supposed to be 25, but we doubled it for you guys.
US is winning
We have
2-0.
400 meter
so.
run and 25 air squats, 5 rounds for time. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is your time to shine for the Brits.
Yes.
Go ahead and mount the sandbags. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Farron has
really
taken the
thought,
lead. You guys can merge
thought
into the
Farron
first
would-
lane if you need to.
would
The
win
Bolger
the
workout
ruck,
is
'cause
named after Major
ruck's a
General
lot,
Michael
no?
Bolger, who lost his life during his time of service. It's a British paratrooper workout. We have a 400 meter run with a 50-pound sandbag today, and then 25 air squats. The goal is to not drop the
5
sandbag.
laps.
We have 5 rounds for time.
Oh, crap. What are you doing to me? Oh, crap. Oh, you're meant to be looking after
they gonna
me.
do the squats
No, you love me.
after each
Are we
lap,
serious
or
now?
50 pounds is not 30.
These workouts are compounding. We did the full Murph and we did a 6-mile ruck. These gentlemen are absolutely destroyed despite what they're saying. This is a tough one. Farron's taking the lead here. Mark's falling behind. Farron may be a little bit stronger with the sandbag and he may be experiencing a little bit of that British patriotism. Come on, Farron. This is your chance to redeem yourself. You're looking good, Farron. Whenever you get here at 25 air squats, Mark will do the same and you take off for your second round. 1, count your reps every 5. Come on, Mark, you're looking good. I know y'all's legs are very tired. A lot of leg work today. 300 squats have been done today so far.
Man, I'm gonna get a hernia.
How is the form, you guys? Let me know in the comments.
25.
Farron's off. This could be the one for
I don't think I can do it.
Mark's taking off.
I couldn't. There's no way I
Farron
could.
has taken
Even
a pretty good
when I was
lead
in
over
stuff,
Mark.
there's no way I
Farron
can do
is
this.
definitely accustomed to running with more weight. He rucks all the time. He set the world record for fastest 10K ruck with 120 pounds, which is absolutely crazy. 50-pound sandbag should be no problem for Farron. We have 2 events after this, so Farron could easily take this event and then the next event, and then they will be tied. It will be a tiebreaker. It's at the very, very end of this video. This is exciting. Looking good, Farron. Taking a big lead here. You can keep knocking out those squats quickly. You can take an even bigger lead. It's cooled down here in California, but it's getting a little bit chilly. We've run up from pretty much sun up to now almost sundown. Uh-oh. Let him catch up on you, Farron. Mark can be taking a little bit of lead here over Farron. Farron, if you can keep up the speed, it's an upset. What is going on? Mark takes the lead. Maybe he was just playing around. Maybe he was just messing around. I don't know what's going to happen.
You've done me. But you loved me. You don't love me.
Series of twists unfolding right before your eyes.
Billy, get into the chopper now. Get down!
I'm non-biased because I'm the host, so I can't root for either gentleman. But I will say Mark is looking really good right now. Farron has to do something incredible in order to come back. Is Mark gonna throw up? This would be good content for the camera. Here we go, Farron. Come on, this could be your chance to catch up. Keep knocking it out, knocking it out, knocking it out. The squats is where you guys can take a lead or take back your loss. Right now, Farron's a little lower than Mark. The depth difference here is pretty significant.
25, yeah, I just gotta break parallel.
Mark's taking off for his fourth lap.
Real squats here. See these real ones, it's the hero one. Reps have gotta be good.
25, Farron takes off for his 4th lap.
Never give up, I'm doing my squats right. Half rep, so in reality, he's probably done about 50, not 100.
You guys can hear Mark who will play his microphone. He's making some gagging noises. He may be on the verge of throwing up here. Throwing up, cramping, leg breaking could be a possibility why Mark won't take this event, but he's finishing his 4th round. He's in pain right now. He's giving it 120%. This is absolutely crazy. We've seen Mark dominate the Murph, destroy Farron on the ruck, and now he's taking a huge lead over Farron on a British WOD. How are you feeling? That explains it all.
Tired.
8, pushing through the pain. I've never seen anything like this. I do want to say this is notable. No gentleman today has dropped the sandbag yet. If they can finish without dropping the sandbag, that's significant. 25, Mark heads off for his last lap. Farron coming in to finish his 4th lap. 2, I will say Farron's depth is a lot more than Mark's.
That's how we roll, baby.
Yeah, but you know, still breaking 90, so
Here comes Mark,
to me, they still
his
count.
5th lap, and then he'll have 25 sandbag squats to finish out Bulger. Let's go, Mark! He was taking it easy the first 2 laps, so he had the confidence to come back, and he has done so, and he has created a huge lead over Farron. Mark, you're motivating a lot of people out there. Give it these last 25 reps, good reps, then you'll be done.
He's almost done.
1, 2, 3, 16, finish out these last 10, 17, 22, 25. Mark, the American soldier, finishes Bulger. That rhymed. Dang, that's hard work. Mark just absolutely losing a lot of sweat out here. How do you feel? Farron comes in for his last 25, 16, 25. Farron finishes Bulger 17:38, a minute after Mark. Anything below 25 minutes is absolutely insane, and both these gentlemen crushed this workout. Mark coming out on top, Farron coming in
3-0.
second. Great job, Mark. That's 3 events that you've taken so far. We're still gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna head into max burpees in 10 minutes.
Am I still at a 4 of tiredness? I was gonna try to make it this whole time, and I'm gonna say this. You don't know me, son, and I promise you, I'm at a 3 now. You don't know me.
How you feeling, Farron?
I'm very tired after that, obviously, but we've got 2 more events, so still got a chance to redeem myself.
Oh my goodness, my back is on fire. I'm literally hearing Alicia Keys saying, your back is on fire!
All right, gentlemen, event number 4, max burpees in 5 minutes. Just when you thought these guys couldn't continue, we've done a...
All right, so pretty much US won. We can literally just cut it right there. out of 5 events, who won the most? The U.S. So no matter what, right now, U.S. is going to win. But there's still 2 more events. We're just going to continue. We're going to see how well they go up against each other after being so tired.
Done a full day of working out, and we got max burpees in 5 minutes. We have counters on the side, making sure you guys don't cheat. I trust your integrity, and I don't think you're a cheat, but just for keep's sake.
He's a cheater.
You seen his squats?
Yeah, whatever. I seen your
3,
squats.
2, 1,
We'll
go.
see. Okay.
Oh, Farron's quick. Don't gas out. Mark's quick. I guarantee they won't be able to hold this pace for 5 minutes. Come all the way up, Farron. We're at 50 seconds so far. We have 5 minutes. Max burpees is tough for 5 minutes, especially at this pace. How you feeling, Mark?
I can't talk.
Farron, how you feeling?
Sexy.
Sexy.
What's the score?
Yeah, what's the score?
25 for Mark, 25 for Farron. Neck and neck. Keep it going, Farron.
Oh.
You got it. You're at minute 26.
Why are you rooting for him?
I'm rooting for Farron because he needs points on the board.
Come on, Mark, you got it.
Keep that pace. You're almost at 2 minutes. We've completed the full Murph. We've done a 6-mile ruck. We've done double Bolger with 50 pounds, and now these gentlemen are rolling into burpees. This is crazy, insane, and we are not done yet. 43, 51. Farron has been saving his engine. You have a minute and 20 seconds left, gentlemen. Don't quit now. It's your
Okay.
time to fight. It's your time to empty the
I mean-
tank. I want to see it all on the deck. Can Farron push 80? We have 1 minute remaining. We got 40 seconds left. Anything you want to say to Mark? Can he catch up to you?
Keep going, bro.
Mark, anything to say to Farron?
Don't go, bro.
You got 20 seconds left. Absolutely destroyed. Going into 5 minutes of max burpees. Time, 60 reps,
Okay.
80 reps. Farron
3-1.
takes the lead
3-1.
for the Brits. You got a point on the scoreboard. Very good job.
Last year I did 500 burpees a day for 31 days, so I know I can get a lot of burpees in.
Mark, how you feel?
Substandard. That's terrible. That was not a good performance.
For anybody rooting for you in the comments section, what do you have to tell them for letting them down?
Sometimes humble pie tastes really good.
My brother, thank you.
They were kissing off cam, but we can't show that. You guys have been going all day. You got here at 7:30. It's 7:30 right now. It's 12 hours. It's dark outside. You're exhausted. How do you feel going to the rope climb?
Rope climb's not my forte, like I've said the whole time, but I'll give it 100%. I know that Mark's going to be a little bit deflated from his first loss, so I might be able to take him on the last one as well.
I'm gonna actually
Rope climb?
crush Farron on the rope climbs. Why? Because I was a part of the 101st Airborne Division where all we did was do nothing but climb ropes. So be
Yeah.
prepared to get crushed.
I'm ready.
For now, we're going to roll into the rope climbs. Event number 5.
I think personally, U.S. might win the rope climb because we do a lot of rope climbs. Not even if you're paratrooper or anything, or just 101st. I know 101st probably does do a lot more than regular conventional army or military in general. But I mean, when I was in AIT and even basic training, AIT, and my first duty station, we did lots of rope climbing. They would have pretty much like these playgrounds, pretty much, but for working out, kind of like you see at like normal parks and stuff. But like we would have those all over base, and it would have like ropes and like you can do dips and sit-ups and all sorts of different pull-ups. It would have all those different things. So I mean, rope climbing is a thing. It's all about technique too. You got to get the right grip, and then also wrapping the rope underneath in between your feet. So the rope would come here. You got one foot sandwiching it, pretty much. It's a good way to, and then also just using your legs instead of your arms, because a lot of people would try to just muscle it up with their arms, but if you hold it and then bring your legs up and then climb up and then like step and then grab and then pull down, it's a lot easier, and it's a lot less strenuous on your shoulders and just arms, because like I said, a lot of people don't even try to use their legs at all. They just boom. But we'll see what they do.
Event number 5, I like to call this climb or cry. That rhyme. You guys, we're gonna do max rope climbs in 2 minutes, but I've decided to change it. We're gonna climb the rope, each of you alternating until one of you quits. We're about to find out what you're made of.
I'm made of flesh.
You're made of flesh and bone and heart.
And bone and heart.
Mostly heart.
And water.
Just so you guys know out there, I'm not a rope climber. I am a brute strength athlete, so I'll just be using these guns.
And just so you know, everyone out there, he's making excuses because I'm gonna beat him. Do you have a needle and thread with you? No, I need it. You know why? Because I'm ripped!
Climb or cry. Farron's up first. Farron is not using his feet. He's gonna burn his biceps out. Every second you stay on that rope, it burns and it hurts. Touch the metal, done. Come on down. As soon as his feet touch the blue, you have 5 seconds. There we go. Mark is using his feet, locking his feet in, keeping his arms from burning out. He's a quick rope climber, touches the metal.
Mainly his feet.
Boom. In the 101st Airborne, they climb a lot of ropes.
Here we go.
Mount it. There we go. Come on, Farron. Lock those feet in. Lock those feet in. So this will be Farron's second rope climb. There we go. Climb, climb. Touch the metal. You're good.
The rope.
Down. Mark's looking very strong. He's looking fresh, actually. Look how fast he's climbing that rope. What an absolute unit. Farron's up for his 3rd climb. Mount the rope. There we go.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Farron gives up. Mark's gonna take Farron's rope climb. God, Lee, I'm gonna get hit in the face. I believe Mark's gonna take Farron's rope climb and then he's gonna do his own rope climb. Farron, why'd you decide to stop?
I got 2. That was more than I thought I'd get. I'm not a rope climber.
Mark takes the W for the American soldiers. Great job today. Farron, thanks for coming out. Got 1 point on the scoreboard. Now it's time for you guys to
4-1.
Maybe kiss.
I think Farron's a beast. I think he's a friend for life. I think Farron is one of those guys who I would literally trust in a heartbeat, even with my own kids, because I know that his heart's in the right place. That man's got all the respect from me.
It was a tough day in the office. I didn't leave nothing in the tank on anything. It was just that he was the better man on the day today.
And that's it, y'all. 4 for the Americans, 1 for the Brits.
All right, guys. That video was interesting. It was interesting. Really wanted to see what a Army, I think he was a Sergeant Major, and a U.S. Army Sergeant Major, and then I don't know what the UK guy's rank is and stuff. I don't know all of that, but yeah, it looks like 4-1. Like I said, respect to everybody. He's still, both of them did a lot more than I would, so a lot of respect there. And yeah, I just feel like rucking is more of the UK guys' strong suit, because that's what his world record was for, carrying a lot of weight and stuff. And then the other one, the US, he was just driving, just putting everything in it. Like, you're getting ready to throw up. That's how I know you're trying hard. But yeah, if y'all liked it, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Give me a little feedback, and thank you all for who watched my last video, where I reacted to what it's like in basic training nowadays. You guys can go watch that if you haven't seen that already. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Peace.